Okay, we have Mr. Brad here, and a lot of people would be looking at this man thinking, what are you doing here? Where have you been? Talk us through the last years. The last time you competed on stage, we want to hear it all.
So the last time I was on stage, but let me start by saying it's very different to be on the other side being interviewed. Normally it's me with the gift of the gab asking all the silly questions. So
he talks himself up. He's got tickets. If anyone wants them, they're all hanging off Brad.
They're under the coat. I'm glad they replaced me with someone just as good in you at this one.
But better looking.
As you said, it has been 6 years. So I won't mention, but the last federation we had, one of their first pro shows was my last show. So been a long, long time. The old bones, they're definitely getting rickety. They're definitely getting a little bit sore and coming back into it. But the body hasn't forgotten. It hasn't forgotten. It still remembers what to do, I think.
We're about to find out when he gets up on
tomorrow. Yeah, for sure.
That's amazing. So, we love having you back here. I didn't think we were going to see you back up on stage. I thought you were all loved up, ready to have a baby and all the rest, but yeah.
I'm definitely loved up. If you haven't seen my social media,
it's not his. They have a joint one, basically.
And again, this is just typical Brad. Literally 3 days ago, I got a tattoo of Paige down my leg. Who does that before they're about to get tanned up and get on stage? I don't know, me for some reason.
So it's actually the debut of the tattoo? That's
actually all it was for. I was just like, you know what's going to look great in stage photos? A tattoo of Paige, perfect. It's also getting me brownie points because the poor woman has had to put up with a cranky old man who doesn't have any food. So it's like hanger times infinity with that as well. So she's done a fantastic job. So that's my little thank you to her.
Oh no, we love it. That's literally why he's going to be in the DTs on Saturday, rocking the tattoo. So that's beautiful. And you guys, you've been through so much together as well. Her preps and everything in the past. Are we going to see her back up on stage anytime soon?
I personally would love to see her back up on stage. I think she has such a beautiful, natural overall flowing. I'm getting all choked up.
Who is he? Brad's never lost for words.
She means so much.
We're all going to cry in a minute.
No, so I'd love to, but she's in such a good place with her business, her lifestyle, her balance, everything like that. So we're going to keep working on that element for her before we start to bring any of the pressures of this in again. I dare say we may see her next year for the Worlds event that we're having here because we'll let the cat out of the bag now because I probably need to start working now for next year. But I will be doing the Worlds event next year here on the Gold Coast for the FMG because this is just absolutely unbelievable. I know I've got so much social craziness going on right now. My social excitement is huge, if you can't tell.
He doesn't get overstimulated often because he's usually the one who's overstimulating everyone. For him to be like this and choked up, like
have a Xanax or something.
We will give you a Xanax for sure.
This is, please, can we say that on TV?
I don't know. Do we have to cut that?
Yeah, probably. But
we'll go to After Dark.
Unbelievable. The FMG has absolutely outdone themselves with this entrance, and it's not even the show yet. 2 days till the show, and this entrance is mind-bogglingly good. Like the height, everyone looks fantastic. It's absolutely spot on. Could not hope for a better show and a better federation.
This feels like a pro debut for you, coming back after so long and everything. Is this your only show for the year, or are we sneaking off overseas?
Well, I was going to do the Bali show as well. I did promote that. But look, this is going to be a huge learning curve for me. Obviously, we said before, 6 years away from stage, everything like that. There's a lot of young guys now. There's a lot of young guys who are coming through who are absolute weapons. So it's more about throwing the rig back up there, seeing where I fit in, seeing what work I need to do. Again, even though I'm a pro and I've been a pro for, 6, 7 years, whatever, it's a fresh start. It's a learning curve. See how the body responds. Skip on Bali that I was going to do. Skip on the post-party in Bali as well, because there's work to be done. So we'll just knuckle down and come back for the Worlds event next year.
Which will be incredible. We will be holding the first Worlds for FMG here in Australia on the Gold Coast.
Did you just mention you were going to be doing it as well?
Maybe.
Or is it if I'm doing it, you've got to do it?
I feel like everyone needs to do it. if you're in this facility, you are officially doing the world show.
Yeah.
That's what you've signed up for. But we will see what happens there. So again, I'm like Paige. I'm at a very happy place at the moment. I love coming to these events. I get to be part of it still. So we'll see what happens. But worlds might be on the card. So we'll see.
It's good to see people like you who might not be competing but are still here, because you are such a prominent figure in here as well, and such an amazing human yourself. It just brings everyone up, especially those amateur athletes too. They see people like you and they're like, oh my God, is that Brittany? Can we get a, that's what I saw as soon as I walked in the door. I was like, oh my God, it's Brittany.
Who's that girl? She looks new. I haven't seen her in a few years. Yeah. No, honestly, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Like, I love being part of this federation, everything like that. I love that I get to be backstage, and I think that's why, like, I feel like I'm up on stage with them. So I don't have that FOMO for stage until they're on stage. I'm like, that's my category and I want to be in it. So who knows what's going to happen next year.
I think I hit the same thing, because I did the interviewing for the Sydney show backstage, and I was like, man, I've missed this so much. Like, it's so good to be back. I need to be back. I need to get amongst this. So yeah, no, it's been an absolute whirlwind, and like I said, we're just here to have fun and have good times. I have no idea where I'm going with that. As you can tell, my social excitement is going off the radar. That and probably the carbs I'm eating, they definitely fuel.
There's a lot going on, No, we love to see you back. We are so glad that you are back. Jumping on that stage for what'll be your FMG debut, like you said, seeing where you fit in, seeing what category could be next for you, and just take it from there.
Yeah, Ari, if you're watching, if you want to just slot in like an old man category, I know me and Joe Pitt are going to be the first two in that, bro. So
that's what we're all waiting for as well. I see the new competitors. I'm like, am I old now, or are they just really young?
No, sis, you're like 21.
No, I'm 30, but thank you.
Oh, you really?
Thank you.
You hide it well. You hide it so well.
It's the Botox that are due.
I mean, maybe I need to look at this forehead. That light's definitely not doing me favours, but maybe I need some of that.
We'll put a filter over it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, it's so great to see you back on stage anyway, and we're very excited for it. Good to see ya.